throat. I got for the past couple of weeks. I think I have some kind of allergy. Welcome everyone. After this our Navratri session, I really appreciate your turning out. I'd like to invite you to stand with me now as we join in our opening prayer. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanurmardam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatam Om Agakshre Vardevi Akshare Brahma Vadi Gayatri Jagat Mata Vishnu Namaste Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsavituvarayena Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsavituvarayena Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsavituvarayena Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Om Trayambakam Yajamani Sunandam Vishnuvaram Urvarunam Vandanam Vidyam Vishnuvaram Om Prithvi Tvaya Drita Loka Devi Tam Vishnunatrita Panchadhari Mam Devi Pavitram Guru Shastram Om Shri Prithvi Mata Nirvana Namami Om Apavitra Pavitra Sarvashtam Gato Apiva Yashmare Purvarikaksham Samadhyam Bhayantra Sukhi Om Hasprakshalanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namah. Alright, so Kuwata Viswara Om Amritopastarnamasi Swaha. Then Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmai Shri Shrayatam Swaha. Shri Hasprakshalanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namah. Om Kushmule Sato Brahma Kushmadhi Janardana Kusagare Sankram Devam Kushdharam Karo. It's now too. Alright. Right there. Om Yela Badhu Baliraja Danindro Mahabala Vintvam Prativadami Raksham Achalam Achalam. Alright, water in the left hand. We all join in our arms first, purificatory rites. Just press the lips. Om Bhavanamasi Astu nose. Om Nasur me Prano Astu eyes. Om Aksharo me Chakshu Astu ears. Om Ganayo me Shokram Astu arms. Om Bahu me Balm Astu thighs. Om Urvo me Ujo Astu all over. Om Arishtani me Angani. And Stavami Saha Santu. Five eyes on the hands. We invite all now to join us in this Mostri Vachan, the benediction Pratna. Om Hari Om Swasti Na Indra Vedastava Swasti Na Purusha Vishwadira Swasti Na Stakshu Vishnadevi Swasti No Brihaspati Dadhatu Om Paya Prithvivyam Payoshadhishu Payo Divyantarikshe Payo Dham Payasvati Pravisha Santunyam Om Vishnu Raratmasi Vishnu Shakrishnu Vishnu Surasi, Vishnu Guruvasi, Vishnu Vasi, Vishnu Vedava, Om Agnir Devata, Vato Devata, Suryo Devata, Chandra Devata, Vasu Devata, Rudra Devata, Aditya Devata, Maruto Devata, Vishwadeva Devata, Brihaspati Devata, Hindu Devata, Varnu Devata, Om Yahu Shanti, Madhyadiksha Gom Shanti, Vitradi Shanti, Abha Shanti, Aushadaya Shanti, Vanaspati Shanti, Vishwadeva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarvam Shanti, Shanti Reva Shanti Sama, Shanti Revi. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasva Nirabhadram Tanasva Om Shuklam Varnam Deva Shashi Varnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Varnam Jai Sarvignoprashante Om Shanti 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 Karabhavantu. Praise Masi Durga Mata Ki Jai. Shalom Prabhu. Consecrate our altar. Om Bhurasi Bhumirasi Jitirasi Visvaraya Visvasya Bhurasya Dharti Prithvi Aksha Prithvi Trigunga Prithvi Mahi Gom Siha. Principles of Prithvi Mata Ki Jai. Sharanam Prabhu. Flowers in heaven, I think this is expecting to have long hands. How long hands are you expecting to have? Alright, take the yellow. Alright, we meditate now on Ganesha. Ganesha who is Vigneshwar, remove our obstacles, give us success, storehouse of wisdom. We ask Bhagavan may inspire us from within to recognize our challenges and the ability, bless us with the ability to overcome them all as well. For this Ganesha, we join in on the celebrations. Om Gajananam Bhutaganaadi Sevatam Bhavachara Bhakshanam Umasatam Shokavinashakayatam Mahadiveshwarapada Pankajam Om Yehiram Mahesha Putra Samasta Vigno Bhavinasha Raksha Mangala Puja Pratamam Pradhanam Jnana Pujam Bhagavan Namaste. Om Sarvamangala-Mangalaye Shiva Sarvasvadine Sharye Prayamate Gauri Nayani Namaste. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha Namami Sri Gauri Mata Vyo Namaha Namami. Alright, Ganesha Bhajan. Ramyam Sushobhanam Devyam Sarva Saukhyakaram Shubham Asanam Om Jai Ganapati Sadgul Sadan Kavigar Vadan Kripa Vignaharan Mangakaran Jai Jai Kirja Om Gaksha Ganeshwari Swastanat Parameshwari Aham Puja Karishyami Aham Sada Sampurna We meditate and offer our salutations down to Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi, the dispenser of prosperity, of wealth, of health, of beauty, of fortune. Most importantly, the philosophy like is a symbol of wisdom as opposed to darkness, it symbolizes ignorance. Today we ask for Devi in the like manner that light dispels the darkness of night, may our ignorance be dispelled. By the light of spiritual wisdom, to this Mahalakshmi we join in our humble celebration. Stapyami, Pujyami, Karishyami, Ramyam Sushobhanam Divyam, Sarvasaukya. You have to grow out the bottle water.
लक्ष्मी मैया उतारो तेरी आरती प्रसाद लक्ष्मी मैया उतारो तेरी आरती प्रसाद लक्ष्मी मैया आनंद देने वाली तू ही सबको पाए आनंद देने वाली तू ही सबको पाए दया से तेरी चलती है सबको सुनाए दया से तेरी चलती है तेरे भक्ति भक्ति में तेरे भक्ति भक्ति में शक्ति परमेश्वर को मानो सच्चे बंधन तू है शक्ति परमेश्वर को मानो सच्चे बंधन मानो तेरी आरती मैया आरती तेरी माए मैया आरती तेरी माए ज्योति चंचली वाणी धरते हाथी वाणी ज्योति चंचली वाणी धरते हाथी
Last class now we glorify the Divine Mother as Mahalakshmi. Om Matu Lakshmi Kari Kripa Mahalakshmi Namastubhyam Namastubhyam Sureshwari Haripriye Namastubhyam Namastubhyam Dayavide Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Samstita Namastasya 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 Prem Sulasi Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. We offer salutations now to Sri Navgraha Yuta, Navgraha symbolizing the planets of our solar system, the energy from which, when released, can be both of a positive or negative nature. Whatever negativity and may affect us based upon our time and place of birth as well as our own actions, then we are seeking guidance today from Bhagavan to allow us to recognize these challenges that we may face due to the Graha being negative, and to guide us to a path that will allow us to not only be successful in overcoming them, but successful in all parts of our lives as well. Your health and welfare is concerned. This now ground today we offer salutation to receive grace upon our members who may be in some way or the other be affected. And especially today we pray for Srimati Janaki Sonaru, who is presently in the hospital, unfortunately. Srimati Anjani Ramphal, Srimati Lakshman Devi, Sriman Doraru, who also is in hospital, Doraru Narayan, Vice Ram's dad, Srimati Mary Manbahal, and Sriman Monesar Budan. I suspect Budan is also feeling good,
He's
right?
better family.
You know,
Yeah, you can take his
you
name.
know how many times his name has come
Until
up and
we
go on
get
here?
ready.
Which is
I
good.
should leave it on.
Yeah, we're still waiting for next surgery.
And Uncle Len too, Kaldir.
Oh yes, and Len, I should put Len's name on this thing actually, I do that. That's my own fault. Len Lakshmana. My pen doesn't write.
I'll buy you one for your birthday. Oh my God.
Let me a pen. This is my staff doing this to me. Sorry about that. I got everybody waiting online here on me, writing this Len Lakshmana name down. I gotta be funny sometimes. Life is funny. Don't take it too seriously. We don't come out alive of this. Alright. So as well as Len Lakshmana, if you know someone else who may be ailing in some way or the other, please think of them, call their names in your mind. I don't know everybody. I pray for universal welfare, yes. But if you know someone particular that you would like to think of or to call their names at this time, you're free to do so. It's not only I have to pray, you got to pray too. Got it? We all have to pray for ourselves. Look at other holding your hands. When you point it that way, you point it at one. But there are four of them pointing back at you. So think about it in that fashion. Let's put our heads together, our hands together as well in prayer mode. We pray for peace in the heavenly regions, peace in the atmosphere, peace upon the earth. And just in case any of you are thinking, we are broadcasting live, all the parts will be live. The others will eventually post them sometime in the future. Om Brahma Murari Sripurantakari Anushri Mukhisya Gurusya Sukra Shamiram Ketu Sarve Shanti Kavantu Sarve Shanti Kavantu Brings Vasina Gari Vata Vijay Sharanam Prabhu. We meditate on Mahavishnu, Vishnu the all-pervasive divinity who becomes manifest from time to time and age to age for the benefit of humankind, by whose grace and blessings the dumb speaks, the lame walks, the blind sees. Today we are asking Bhagavan in the same way become manifest in the world for the benefit of mankind. May you become manifest within my heart, be the guide of my intellect, guiding me on the path of truth, of dharma, of righteousness, of religion, the path which leads to welfare here as well as the hereafter. To this Mahavishnu, we join in humble salutations. Om Sashankar Chakram Sapirita Kundalam Sapita Vastram Sarasveta Vishanam Sarvaksha Svakostopasmiram Namami Vishnu Shivasvajaturmujam Ogam Karoti Vacham Vammayate Yatakapatamamande Parmanandamadhavam Om Nilam Vajashamalkomalangam Sita Samaropitavanabhagam Paramasaikacharicapam Namami Raman Narvamshanatam Om Ramaya Ramabhajaya श्रीवत्सपरिभूषितं गोविन्दं गोपदानन्दं ब्रह्मादेव पूजितं श्रीमहाविष्णुभगवानुभ्यो नमः नमामि। ॐ रम्यं सुशोभनं दिव्यं सर्वसौख्याकरं शुभम् आसनं च मया दत्तं प्रमाण परमेश्वर इति आसनं पचामि। ॐ स्मरामि
Dunia walau sejauh
glorify Bhagavan Vishnu today in the form of Sri Krishna, and we'll ask Peter to do the Krishna Gopal Hari.
Hey Krishna Gopal Hari, Hey Deen Dayal Hari, Hey Krishna Gopal Hari, Hey Deen Dayal Hari, Tum karta tum hi कारण तुम करता तुम ही कारण परम कृपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि कृपाल हरि हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि कान के रंग में रंग गई तेरा रस कान को रस के कान हुए जग से आगे बंद करे तू सूरदास ने तरस किए माता यशोदा ब्रजनारी के माता यशोदा ब्रजनारी के माता यशोदा हे दीन दयाल हरि हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि कृष्ण गोपाल हरि नंद लाल हरि कृष्ण गोपाल हरि नंद लाल हरि जय कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि
प्रेम से महाविष्णु भगवान की जय शरणम प्रभु We meditate now and offer our salutations to Bhagavan Shiva Shambhu. Shiva symbolizing the re-absorbing aspect of the divinity. Atman becomes merged into Paramatman. And self-realization is achieved. He is called Vardanta, the giver of boons. By repeating the Panchakshara mantra Om Namah Shivaya with love and devotion. In the puja of Bhagavan Shiva, the sinful tendencies within us become burnt by the fires of our devotion. In this manner, we attain purity of thoughts, of words, of deeds, of mind, of intellectual and of actions, which are prerequisites for self-realization, by offering puja to Bhagavan Shiva with love and with devotion. I invite you now to sit upright, to cast away the worldly cares. We all have them. Let's put these at the back of the minds for a little while. Remembering, of course, Bhagavan is beyond names, beyond forms. The names and the forms that we use are just simple tools that we use to help us to keep the mind from wandering. By using these tools, let us imprint the image of Bhagavan Shiva within our hearts. Ask him to make his residence therein, to guide intellect at all times, and the path that leads to the highest welfare. To this Shiva, we join in our humble salutations. Om Shivaya Pratim Nasham Paresham Rajendra Sekritim Rasanam Paresham Swarami Swarami Om Mahesham Suresham Swarati-nasham Vibhum Vishwanatham Vibhutyanga-bhusham Virupaksham Andhra-Hekam-Adhitri-Netram Sadanandamire Prabhu Panchavatvam Om Girisham Ganesham Gane-nila-varnam Yajendra-virudam Gunati-prarupam Bham-bhasmaram bhasmana-bhushitanam Vani-datam Vajde-panchavatram Om Shiva-kanta-shambho Shashankara-namae Maheshana-shulim Jagajutayami Vishwarupam Prasiddham Prasiddham Prabhupurnarupam Om Namaste Namaste Guru Krishnamurti Namaste Namaste Chiranandamurti Namaste Namaste Kalpayogamyam Namaste Namaste Shruti-gyana-gamyam Om Prabhu Shurapane Vibhu Vishwanatha Mahadeva Shambho Mahesha Prinetra Shiva-kanta Shanta Smaraye Murare Varanyo Varenyo Namadyo Nagamya Varanyo Varenyo Namadyo Nagamya Om Sri Shiva Shankar Bhagavan Namami Om Namyam Sashobharam Divyam Sarva-saukhya-karam Shubham Asaram cha maya rattam Viham Shiva Shankaram Om Namastu Nilagrimaya Sahasrakshaya Vidushim Atvoyasya Sarpado Antebhyo Paramnama Om Triyambakam Yajamani Sugandhim Pushtivaram Urvarukmivam Namam Mrityo-mukshiyam-amritam Om Varanasya-utam-handasi Varanasya-stam-sajnisto Varanasya-ritsaram-yasi Varanasya-ritsaram-masi Varanasya-ritsaram-masi Bhagyan-madhyam-achmanyam-snam Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagavan Pujanam Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namah. Om Gokshira Ramamesha. Gokshire Maya Pratam. Snapadam Devo Deveshvara Shiva Shankaram. Shirasmanam Sri Shiva Shankaram. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namah. Om Pancha. Shakta-Shekta-Akshara-Rupa Pashupati-Karmaya Avilikta-Ramdra-Namo-Rupa-Kvarajanya Gangajal-Swanam Sri Shiv-Shankara-Bhagavan Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Namah. Iti Abhishekam Salat. प्रेम से वो श्री शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। ओम श्रीवातुषं सत्तारं अजाय रक्षणं परं देहं कर्णं वस्त्रं।
सुबह सुबह शिव का नाम करले बंदे शुभ काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम कर ले बंदे शुभ काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम कर आएंगे तेरे काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। तुमको करते फिरते औरों को देते तुमको करते फिरते औरों को देते विष पिराना नीलकंठ का पोषिपना। नीलकंठ को पोषिपना। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम। शिव आएंगे तेरे काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम करे बंदे ये शुभ काम। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। के चरणों में मिलते हैं सारी तीरथ चारों धाम। शिव के चरणों में मिलते हैं सारी तीरथ चारों धाम। करनी के सुख तेरे हाथों, शिव के हाथों में करिना, शिव के हाथों में करिना। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, आएंगे तेरे नाम। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, करेंगे बंदे शिव का। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। रहते ऐसी चिंता, साथ रहे प्रभु आपको ध्यान। शिव के रहते ऐसी चिंता, साथ रहे प्रभु आपको ध्यान। शिव तो बदले सुख आएगा, मन तो आएगा, तो आएगा। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, शिव आएंगे तेरे पास। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, करेंगे बंदे शिव का। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, करने बंदे शिव का। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, शिव आएंगे तेरे पास। सुबह सुभाले शिव का नाम, करके बंदे शिव का। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय।
I want to do a short version of the Namah Shivaya statement.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Being in the period of Navratri, of course, it will be amiss of us if we didn't include Devi Puja today. So we'll do the short version of Durga Puja, and then we'll take the prasadam. After which we'll go into an explanation of Navratri and the symbolism that is attached to it. So let's meditate now on Devi. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swada Namastute. Om Jai Kon Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutarti Harini Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namastute. Om Sarvasvarupe Sarveshe Sarvashakti Samanvite Bhave Bhayastrahino Devi Durge Namostute. Devi Durge Namostute. Om Shri Durga Mata Gyunama Namami Ramyam Sushobhanam Divyam Sarvasaukhyakaram Shubham Asanam Chamaya Rattam Grahada Parameshwari Gangajalam Samanitam Suvarkavashe Stitam Snanatam Devadime Vidyatam Prasangrayatam Yevid Suktas Mayate Yasamas.
देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, देखो दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, देखो दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, देखो दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, कैसे निराली सदा कैसे निराली, दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, देखो दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, बेटी के मोती के रूप धारने वाली दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली, देखो दुर्गा देवी की छवि कैसे निराली,
All right, we'll take prasadam from those who have brought. Quite a few of them I see today. In the meantime, the bhajan singing will continue, and Abhishekam will perform as well. I encourage you to participate in one of the activities. Please don't chit chat in your prayer room. If you must chit chat, you must stop and step outside, talk, and come back when you're done. Thank you so much for cooperating.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
Thank you. अति बलवाना राम नाम रसियो रे प्रभु बन बसियो रे मेरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे मेरा मन बसिया रे मेरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम नाम रसिया रे प्रभु बन बसियो रे जय राम सिया राम जय राम 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 सिया राम जय राम राम सिया राम जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी मैया जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी मैया
सबकी मंजिल तेरा नाम मुझे पर्वत लंबा रास्ता मुझे पर्वत लंबा रास्ता पर मैं ना पाया शेरवानी तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवानी ओ मैं आया शेरवानी तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवानी रोजानी पहाड़ी तुम्हें मन में जल गई मारी तेरे अंदर में मिल गई सारी हो क्यों रोया तुझसे मारू हो क्यों रोया तुझसे मारू दिलवाने सब पाया शेरवानी तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवानी मेरा शेरवानी तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवानी कौन है राजा कौन भिखारी एक बराबर तेरे सारे पुजारी तूने सबको दर्शन तूने सबको दर्शन देके अपने गले लगाया शेरवानी तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवानी मेरा तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवानी ओ प्रिय बोलो जय माता दी ओ सारे बोलो जय माता दी ओ आगे बोलो जय माता दी ओ सारे बोलो जय माता दी मैया कृष्ण वाली जय माता दी मैया कालू वाली जय माता दी जय माता दी
Praise Murti Durga Mata ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. And I got to compliment all the musicians today. Excellent job all around. Unfortunately, because of the prasadam and so on, it took a long time, half an hour beyond the time. So not much time left to do any explanation, but we do have a meal service, so don't leave without eating. And
Bye.
Carol is providing the meal today. Carol and son, I think. Yes. And we are thankful that they have done so. So please stay back and have lunch before you run away. And I know that some of you can't wait until the last chanty and then out the door like a flash. You know, anybody seen the road runner and the coyote? Some of you are like them. Alright, so let's try to be more civil today. Stay back, have lunch, and then go home.
Yeah, we
Yes.
need help.
And we need help for the cleanup as well. So having said that, I don't have much time to do my talking today, so I'm gonna continue next week with the with this Durga explanation. But let's join first in Pratna, and then we look at the symbolism that is attached to, or part of it anyway. This is a very long katha, and of course it occurs twice per year, so obviously the reason why that happens and why it's so important to us as Hindus. The class fans will join in Pratna. Om Loka Rajivanetram Raghuvanshanatham Karunarupam Karunakarantam Shri Ramachandram Sharam Prabhate Now devotees, like I said earlier, the Navaratri occurs twice per year. I'll look into the details in a few minutes, but each one of them is closely associated with the avatar, or the avatar of Sri Ram. First Navaratri, which is in the spring, which is now, this period, ends with the Ram Navami. And the second one, which ends on the Vijayadashmi day actually, the day of victory, of good over evil, of Ram over Ravan, of man over ego. Look at it any way you want, but all these are symbolisms that we need to look at carefully. And we need a reminder that it's so important that this is the only festival that occurs twice per year. All the others are once a year, Shivratri, although that one actually can say 12 times per year, because that one is even more important in the sense that there is a mini Shivratri every month. But nobody takes the time to observe it except the Shiv devotee. And if you want to know, you can look at it the day after Pradosh every month. And the dark half is the mini Shivratri. So night of Shiva every month, plus the Mahashivratri, which is in the February-March area. And of course, Navaratri, the biggest festival of all, occurs twice per year, over a 9-day period, mostly, sometimes 10, and sometimes 8 too. And all dependent on the movement of the moon. So it's all. And if you look at the way it happens, the seasonal change which occurs in the spring, when the weather starts and the days become longer, and mean that the time for the crop is becoming closer. And of course in the fall, time of the reaping. So every Hindu festival is in some way or the other associated with agriculture. In the middle of the summer, there's nothing that happens, believe it or not. Once the Hanuman Jayanti finishes, very few things happen until Krishna Janmashtami again. And then that occurs as the fall begins. And then you start with the fall Navaratri as well, following a few weeks after that. And then you have the Ganesh Chaturthi as well, which occurs around that very same time in between there. So you can see the importance of the change of the season. In the middle of winter, nothing happens pretty well except the Shivratri. And in the middle of the summer, nothing happens. If we want to say the Janmashtami, it's in August usually, or early September. That's still summer if you want to call it that. So two of the festival that occurs in the middle of the winter, middle of the summer. So having put all that together, the change of the season is very important. And the days, the 9 days, of course, are divided into, oh yes, before I forget, it's occurred exactly twice per year when the earth is on both sides of the sun, right? And the moon position is as such that the energy is most prevalent at that time because the flow is in line with the sun as well as the moon. The other planets, they move on their own will. Some are fast, some are slow. And the year for the humans is about 365 and a quarter. Yeah, so that's exactly when, and that's why the dates change. It doesn't happen in quarter day adds in, eventually every 4 years you have an extra day. Now you don't have an extra day, but you have to make up for the time. So if you look at it in that way, exactly when the planets are lined up in opposite directions of the sun, one on the east or right hand side, one on the left hand side, there is no left or right. If you're looking at a two-dimensional picture, that's how you see it. But for the ordinary folk, if you look at the entire dimension, the 3-dimension, it's a different position, isn't it? Yeah. And because the earth is going around the sun, in older time they used to think if the sun goes around the earth, and if it goes far enough, it's going to fall off. Nobody understood the globe and the position of the globe at that time, but eventually man evolved, science took possession, and now all these things are scientifically based. Because the energy flow is important for humans. And this is why we observe the fasting, this is why we observe the waking and so on. And we're not observing fasting and waking just to fast and wake. We're observing fasting to instill discipline, and we're observing waking to be to remind us of the position of being awakened spiritually. Okay, you can stay awake as long as you want. Nobody cares. But if you're not awakened spiritually, then that's a problem. So you stay up all night and you do nonsense, it's okay. But the whole symbolism of the being awake is to awaken ourselves with Him. As to who am I? Why am I here? How do I contribute to the position that I'm in? How do I make the world a better place? We all can do that by acting righteously and encouraging others to do the same. All it takes is one person to act in a proper way, and everybody sees it and they start following. How do you think great leaders are formed? They're just like you and I, ordinary persons. But they set their example through their discipline. Now, the Navaratri itself occupies 9 days. The first 3 days are dedicated to the worship of the Devi as Durga. Now, the Hindu situation is this. Bhagwan, Brahm, is all pervasive. There's nowhere where Brahm is not, including in ourselves, including every cell that occupies your body, including every atom that make up those cells, including every electron, every neutron, every proton that make up those cells, all pervaded by Brahm. So there's nowhere where Brahm is not. Everything that exists is surrounded by, occupied by, soaked by, and immersed in. How else can I put it? Is there anything I left out there? That's what all-pervasive is. Now that Brahm is all-pervasive, yes, but it has a physical structure that is called Prakriti. Now Prakriti is endowed with energy, right? All material things have energy. That's what it's all about. That energy manifests, becomes a Devi. So she is the occupier of the Prakriti. Brahm does nothing, but without the Shakti, it's useless. Brahm needs the power to be able to accomplish things. So the Prakriti is what is accomplishing things. So the Devi becomes the active part of Brahm. And if I put it that way, Brahm does, no karma is attached to Brahm. Brahm is no karma. A lot of people think, okay, if God is doing, then God has to have karma, right? And I'm using the word God loosely here. If God does anything, then karma has to be attached to it because you and I are doing. And we have karma put to it. How can we put karma on Bhagwan? Bhagwan has no karma. But the Prakriti is what is happening, and everything has a equal action and reaction. That's how life exists. For every karma, there is some payment to be received or some punishment to be received from that karma, depending on what kind of karma it is. Now, putting that to the first 3 days is Devi Durga worship, and I have to close off after this piece here because it's already time to shut down. The second of the 3 days is dedicated towards Mahalakshmi, and I'll tell you this in a minute. The last of the 3 days to Mahasaraswati. Now, what is this symbolic of? We all try to do better in our lives. To do better, we have to become spiritually awakened. That awakening follows a certain path. If that path is not there, the awakening cannot take place. If you are preparing to be awakened, what do you do first? What is the first thing you will do? You have to cleanse the mind of its encumbrances. Because each of us, no matter who we are, we have baggage that are embedded in there. Okay? That baggage can be positive or negative too, but the baggage is there. And the negative ones needs to be cleared. So the word Durga means protection first of all, it's a fort. But the object of Durga is the remover of obstacles. And that obstacle that stands in front of you, the mountain is there. Which Durga is going to come and remove that mountain out of your path if you want to walk there? No. The mountain is in your heart, in your own mind. So the obstacles are within, not without. The obstacles without, you have to figure out how to do that through your own inspiration. But you need that inspiration. So you need that inspiration to first of all bring your mind under control. The mind is the most fickle thing that every human is blessed with. It's your greatest friend and your worst enemy. So bringing that mind under control is not an easy thing to do. So that's why Devi Durga becomes such an important aspect of the life of the Hindu. We fast those 9 days praying to Devi Durga for what? Anybody ever thought about why you fast, why you make that sacrifice? Why so many of you bring prasad today? Anybody? It's not just bringing prasad to temple. We must understand why we bring the prasad to temple. What is the lesson to be learned from this? Making the offering to Durga is seeking some inspiration from within to be able to bring to an end the encumbrances of the mind. This is the whole idea. If we can accomplish this, lo and behold, wealth begins to flow. What kind of wealth I'm talking about? Spiritual wealth symbolized by, can I ask? Who is that? Mahalakshmi. Why do you see Lakshmi? How do you see Lakshmi? Sitting on the thing like on one of the pictures there with a big barrel of money pouring out from it? Gold? Is that the Lakshmi you think of? No, it's a spiritual wealth. Look, Lakshmi, you can have as much wealth as you want. Life is so short that you leave this wealth when you go. It's not, you're not taking it with you. What is of here stays here. Everything material stays here. Even the body that we are so blessed with and which we pay so much care to and exercise daily to make it healthy, even that we have to leave here. We can't take it. You know, Mother Earth is so generous. So generous. She lends you the body. You're borrowing it only. She lends you, but she wants her payment back. And when your time comes to go, not a single atom that occupies your body goes with your jiva. Everything you see, anybody ever saw the ashes of a person who's been cremated? A big person like me, your ashes is the whole God. No kidding. And then that you put it in the water and disappear. Gone. What were you before? What was you before? Becomes a nothing. So why is it that we spend so much time in this journey? Trying to be good. Trying to do the right thing. We want to instill that discipline within us, and this is so important. And so what happens? You clear the encumbrances, you become wealthy. Now when you become wealthy, what happens? That wisdom begins to dawn upon us. You begin to recognize who you really are. I am Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. We've heard that term being said before. Now if I say Aham Brahmasmi and I don't know what it means, what do you think it is? I really have not understood. And the whole idea is of understanding who am I? What is my purpose here? What am I going to do? And where am I going after? And the whole idea is when Saraswati dawns upon us, we realize Aham Brahmasmi. That is what Saraswati is. Perfect knowledge of who we really are. And this is where we're trying to go all the time. And I have to stop here. We'll continue this the next time. There's a 9 Devi that I have to speak about and I haven't got there yet. I haven't even touched it. So now you know why 9 days. Each one of those 9 days you worship one aspect of the Devi, but all combined to make what is called Now Durga. We'll speak about Now Durga and the symbolism next time. Hopefully all of you will be here. This is not done. Now I'm going to close it this time. Prem Sri Durga Mata Ki Jai Sharam Prabhu. You know this because there is never enough time to do all the things we want to do, but we try to do the best we can. Now we want to thank everybody for coming out today and joining us. Today we have a reasonably better crowd. COVID has been keeping everybody home, but slowly things are improving, and we are encouraging you to turn out and come and join us. If you don't feel comfortable without your mask, please wear it. It's okay. Nobody's going to hold that against you. All right. So please come and join us. And with the vaccines also now plentiful, all of us are protected, so we won't get too ill with the COVID. Now this coming Thursday, March 30th, is the Ram Navami, like I said earlier. The end of the Navratri, last day is called Ram Navami, and Rama's, and I'll speak of this next time as well. The symbolism and importance of Sri Ram in the Navratri. Wednesday, April the 5th, so this is Thursday, the 30th. We'll meet here at 7 p.m. to celebrate the Ram Navami. Now Ram Navami actually, the perfect time would be 2 p.m. in the afternoon or somewhere around there. But nobody's going to come here at 2 p.m., let me be honest. And we don't want to do it before the time, so we'll do it a little bit after. So 7 p.m. Wednesday, April the 5th is full moon and it's also Hanuman Jayanti. And like I said, we're looking for sponsors of the Hanuman Chalisa. We want to sing it 9 times. We'd like 9 people to sponsor each of those 9 times, which means I'm looking for 81 people to pay $108 so that we can sponsor the Chalisa 9 times. And 9 people's name will be called. We'll have 9 different singers to sing all of them. And hopefully all of you will participate. This allows us the opportunity, of course, to be able to meet the payments and the bills. because it costs about 25,000 to run this temple per year for the bills, approximately, a few dollars more, a few dollars less, but around that area. Now, over the period of COVID, you can see our audience has reduced immensely. So we're looking for those who are still participants to be able to help us out with this so that we can pay the bills and keep things going. This is your temple, it's not mine. I'm only a servant here. I just want to remind you of that. When I eventually leave, I can't even take the nail. A single nail. I leave just me. So this stays here for the people in the community. This is a community event. And from time to time we have executives who run it. Those executives don't own anything either, they just act on your behalf. That's all they are, they're the government. So please help us to help each other so that we can keep this going for a while. For those who are celebrating birthday, I think Stanley had one this week. Gone? 3 days gone. Very happy returns of the day, Stan. You know, I had it on my calendar to call you and I never did.
Yeah, you did. You said
I did?
you did call and sing a song for me.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yes, I did.
So, on that note, I would just like to invite everyone to come to church next Sunday, April 2nd, so for celebration. Lodging will be served. Okay, everyone is invited. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. This is online, you know, all those people are here. If they all show up here, we're in big trouble. All right, we really appreciate that, Stan. So 2nd of April, which is next Sunday, Stan is providing lunch. Today, Carol provided lunch. And if anybody is celebrating any other birthdays and I don't know about it, then happy birthday from all of us. Best wishes. Our memberships are still on for this year, for this 2023. So we're looking forward to your participating in that. We like a change of the government as soon as possible. But if nobody become member, we have nobody to take over the position of the government. This is our problem right now.
You got Dave.
Very few. What can I say? Alright, so we have a few donations. Ramkisun Ramratan and Vilavati Ratan. Not Ramratan, Ratan. $25. We have Voice of Dharma. Who's this from? No name.
Is that the one with the parasite?
Oh, I think this is Murray. Murray, this is you, right? Please put your name on it, on the envelope. I know the check is inside, but $200, yes, Gladys?
Yes.
Yeah, this is yours then. Okay, thank you. And also Indra and Narayan, $100. So thank you all so much for the donations. We really appreciate that. All right, is there another one? This one has no name, so it's a no name, so which means that this is a progress now. $20. I don't know who's put that in. For anything over $20, we list your receipt. Under 20, no receipt, alright? So if you're putting $20 and put your name on it, we'll try to list your receipt. And it costs more to send the thing out, I'll tell you. Please, when you make a donation, put your email address. We'll try to email the receipt to you. This way you will get it quicker. And also when you fill up the envelope with the donation, please fill all the lines. Because we need name, correct name if possible. If you got call name, you can put it in bracket. Correct phone number and the correct address. It's important because now you see people have a whole bunch of receipts there. We posted a bunch of them, they come back. Why? Because of wrong stuff. And this is happening all the time.
Incomplete.
No, incomplete because they didn't put enough stuff on it. And that costs us more to send the receipts out. So please, I'm begging you, as your priest, as your president, please fill up all the lines as well as all the correct information. This will help us immensely. All right, we don't like to keep your receipt. The receipt is yours. You can claim your tax deduction on it. And if you don't want it, you can claim it and give us back your money. you got us refund. Does that make sense? That's okay. We never, one thing this temple does not do, it does not refuse any money. When you refuse money, you give away the Lakshmi, you tell her get lost. And I don't think anybody wants to do that. Alright? Never refuse money. So thank you very much for coming today. I think that's about it. I hope you had a good time here. Did we enjoy ourselves? Yes? Welcome and have a great day. Enjoy your lunch as well. And I stayed back a little bit extra. You know what I say? Nobody pays your overtime. Alright? And I don't like overtime. We have 5 minutes into overtime already. Thank you for coming. Let's stand for our key and closing.
Jai Ambe
Announce the Shalini the dessert. So thank you, Shalini. So if the dessert is good or it's not good, stop talking to her. It will be good. All things sweet are always good. Alright, the class fans we join in closing. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Arvanavam Suresham Vishwanaram Gaganasarvesham Meghavarnam Sumadam Lakshmikantam Kamalayam Yogi Vidyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavaiharam Sarvarukarekanatham Om Tvameva Mata Japita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sata Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Pravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mahadeva Deva Bar Bar Brahmanam Arshadeva Sriram Parasarojana Payani Bhakti Sarasata Sambhasya Vajrama Chandra Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai Pavana Sukha Hanumana Ki Jai Siyama Vajrama Chandra Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Ishvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Avanam Najanami Najanami Visarjam Puja Chaiva Najanami Chamaswatmanam Ishvara Om Shalom Shanti Antarikshamam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Bhava Shanti Vaishaya Shanti Namaspati Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Eva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Shanti Rabhadu Om Shanti 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 Shanti